We're on the campus of St. Joe's University, about to head inside and catch up with Manheim Zone and St. Joe's forward Taylor Funk. All right, Taylor, able to catch up with you here in your home arena, Hagan Arena. Great to see you. How have you been? How's it going this year?
Good. I mean, season just ended, so got to focus now on school. Don't get to miss any more classes because of traveling, but it was a good year.
Yeah, that must be tough for you guys. Gotta get those grades up. Can you think about when you know, as a freshman, you walked into Manheim, what, like 6'7", 6'8", everyone's eyes go wide, and now all of a sudden you're all the way at St. Joe's as one of their three-point shooters.
Funk with a three on the way is good.
What was that like for you, just that whole trip?
I mean, freshman year, I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a Division I athlete, so I started working early. I mean, my height definitely helped, my shooting ability helped, but I get here and I just take it one step at a time, just like I did in high school. Like, yeah, I'm not going to walk in freshman year being the star, but like my end goal is, I want to get to the next level, so got to take every day and just keep going with it.
We'll get to that, yeah, for sure. But you had the all-time scoring record at Manheim Central, so that had to be a great feeling. What was that like? I know it was kind of like a, you didn't want to talk about it too much, but you have to be pretty proud of that, right?
Yeah, I mean, all right, so I was sitting in coach's office, Coach Sherwood in Manheim, and he's like, what are some of your goals here? I was like, I want to be a 1,000-point scorer. And he's like, all right, what's like an actual goal? I was like, well, I want to win, I want to make it to states. He's like, all right, that's team goals. Now I want to hear some selfish goals. It's like, well, I want to be the best player to ever play here. He's like, that's doable. And then he's like, and then he's the one that said, well, I think one of your big goals should be the all-time leading scorer. And when it happened, we kind of had like this moment, like we thought back to freshman year, and it was just something special.
And to come from such a heavily football school and to be the basketball guy that now is at D1, did that make you smile at all?
Well, it's funny because at Manheim, big football school, here we don't even have a football team. So we are now the big guys on campus.
Nice.
Lays it off to Funk. Why not for three? In and out, no good. Funk chases, gets his own rebound. Foul, gets the basket.
Okay, so second year just wrapped up for St. Joe's, and you looked like tied for the most three-point shots on the team. How do you like your role here, and kind of how are things going after 2 years for you on the team?
Going well. Not where I want to be yet. This year, we played a little different than we did last year, so I didn't get as many shot attempts for three. I didn't make as many.
Yeah, freshman year you were what, like the all-time?
Yeah, I broke the freshman record for most threes in a season.
How'd that feel?
It was good.
How'd that happen?
I just caught fire and I guess I didn't stop.
Three!
It was funny, so Charlie Brown, he broke it his freshman year. So then I come, he's a sophomore now, I'm a freshman, and I broke it from him the next year. And
what'd he say to you?
He was the happiest for me. He was the one, he was actually injured at the time, and I have it on video, and I make the shot. I actually get fouled shooting it, and I make the three, going for a 4-point play.
Taylor Funk, deep three is good, plus the foul!
And he has his talent, he's just whipping on the ground like the most energetic one out there. So, he's a great teammate, he's a cool guy.
Taylor Funk sets a new freshman record with his 72nd three-pointer of the season.
Well, now you guys both kind of play together this season, and it looked like both of you really took the most three-point shot attempts. Is that a deadly duo here for St. Joe's?
Yeah, I think so, for sure. He can do a little more than I can. He can put the ball on the deck better. His mid-range is a lot better in finishing, but when we're both getting hot from the three, yeah, it's pretty deadly.
Yeah, that could be cool, potentially in a couple years, seeing both of you play in the NBA. Is that, you talked about future plans, do those three letters come into your future plans, or
yeah,
are you trying not to think about it, or?
Take every day at a time, but yeah, it's definitely in my mind, that's where I want to be.
Any team that would be like a dream team to play for if you're Taylor Funk?
Honestly, that's out of my control. You don't really get to pick that one. But why not say Sixers?
That's almost cheating. It's the local team, but no, they are playing really well. You guys for St. Joe's played a lot of teams that are in the NCAA tournament this year. I looked through the schedule and I saw a bunch. So you had to feel pretty comfortable, knowing that you guys could compete with some teams that are in the NCAA tournament, right?
Yeah. There's only a couple games that were just out of our reach this year. But no, we could compete, and if the season went a little different, we won a couple more games, got hot at a better time. Like, we got pretty hot at the end of the year. It was almost too late, you know? Like, we didn't really know what we had in ourselves, but you never know. I mean, next year, I got 2 more years here. I'm not going to be satisfied with not winning an A10 championship or making it to the tournament at least once. I mean, I'd hope to do it the next 2 years, but I mean, that's every player's like dream, is to make it to the big dance.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool for you guys. Now, Villanova's the defending champ. You guys played them. Looks like you also played UCF and VCU and St. Louis and a couple of others. Any of those teams you think could really make a nice run in the tournament?
I mean, you got to say Nova. I mean, they won the last 2 out of 3 years. They're just so solid. They never have the best athletes out there, but they play together. They're well coached. They know their role. They know what they're supposed to do, and it wins games for them.
Well coached, yeah, that's it.
VCU, I feel bad. One of their best players just got injured during the A10 tournament, so he's out for I think he tore his Achilles. I could be wrong on that, but I think they definitely could have made a run, and I think they still can.
Mm-hmm. UCF with
that guy. Taco.
How tall is he?
What is he, 7'6"?
And now you know how all of us feel when you stay next to us, because you're 6'9", whatever, and he's, towers above you.
Yeah, he's huge. I mean, I never felt short in my life, and I stand beside that guy, and it's just, I come up to like his armpit, like, wow, what's going on here?
Do you ever have to guard him or no?
Yeah, I did. He dunked on me, but we'll take that off.
No, we're gonna find that footage. Hey, let's take a look at the brackets here a tiny bit. You were able to kind of look through them with us, early on. Well, if we look at the East region, obviously everyone's talking about Duke there. What are your thoughts? Can anybody kind of knock Duke off, or is it a free reign for them to the Final Four?
All right, it's tournament time. Anyone can honestly beat anyone. We saw that last year with
Virginia going down.
That's right.
16, first time ever.
First time ever. So yeah, everyone's going to be playing their best basketball.
But you think
everybody?
Duke? Looks like you might have had Duke going there pretty far.
Yeah, I do. I have.
Don't ruin the surprise. Did Final Four though?
They are in the Final Four.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of Duke, would you ever have wanted to play? I mean, it sounds like Zion's going to be a one and done. Would you ever wanted to play against Zion Williamson and Duke?
Yeah, I would want to play against him just to say I have, but would I actually?
Might be another person dunking on you potentially.
Nope.
All right, let's look down at the West because that's on the same side. Gonzaga's there, Michigan's there, some other fun teams. What are your thoughts there? Who could potentially,
Michigan got a really good team. Again, well coached. Guys know their role. They play together. You
have a friend on that team.
I do.
Yeah.
Mr. Eli Brooks.
How about that?
Yeah, I played AAU with him since like 6th grade. He would lead the team. We would pretty much just follow each other everywhere we went. Then I got the opportunity to play against him.
Districts.
That's right.
Yeah.
Districts at their home court, and I think I ended up with like 35. He ended with like 32.
That was a wild game. I was there.
It was wild.
I broadcasted it, and boy, it came
buzzer beater 3 for the win.
You missed the wow. Sorry for bringing that up.
So
who are you picking out of there?
I have Michigan.
Michigan. All right, there you go. You and Eli taking it to the Final Four.
That's right.
South, there's Virginia. I'm assuming they're going to get past the 16 seed this year.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Are they going to make it all the way? You got a surprise team knocking them off to the
I have
Final
Virginia
Four?
going pretty far, but then I have Tennessee knocking them off.
You like Tennessee? You like their athleticism, their shooting? What do you like?
They're just wild. I mean, they're just out there. They look like they're having fun playing, and like their energy is just crazy.
It is fun to win.
It is fun to win, but everyone's just diving all over the floor at every given time. It's just, they got a good team.
Well, finally then Midwest, North Carolina's at the top. There's Kentucky, Kansas. I mean, and Auburn won the SEC title. I mean, there's a ton of great teams there.
There are a lot of good teams. I wasn't a big fan of your Tar Heels to start, but I watched them play.
Growing on you?
I mean, not that I didn't like them. I just didn't think they had the team they normally do.
They were a little young.
They were. So, but they bumped it up last.
They gave Zion a run for his money there.
Well, he did get hurt against them. So I don't know if you want to count that, but no, you're right. They didn't have anything to do with that.
So who are you picking now?
I have UNC going to Final Four.
So Final Four for you is UNC, Tennessee, Duke, and Michigan. Who makes it to the finals out of those 4 teams?
I have Duke and Tennessee.
So you like Duke and Tennessee.
I do.
Why do you like that, and who do you think wins the whole thing?
I like it because 2 teams that are just out there not only to like compete, but both teams just want to win. I mean, you can see it. I mean, Zion, that guy plays with so much heart. I mean, people were saying how he should just sit out the rest of the year, save his body for the NBA. Like, his interview was pretty classic. Like anyone who would think I would leave my team like that is just foolish. Like, these are my friends, these are my family. Like, I love the game, I'm going to keep playing. Like, a lot of respect for that kid. So I have Duke taking Tennessee.
Beating Tennessee and winning the national champion, and then Zion goes out off to NBA #1 pick, right?
That's right.
All right. Hey, thanks so much for catching up with us.
Yeah, not a problem.
It's been a while. We'll have to, maybe catch up 1 or 2 here in the next few years. If you guys get into the tournament, maybe we'll have one of these.
Next year.
Yeah, you're predicting it already.
That's right.
Hey, thanks so much. Good luck next season.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right.